I literally just got a message, so I figured I would just respond to this real quick. The message is from Jeremy025, and Jeremy's question is, why is it so hard for me to stay motivated to improve myself when I know exactly what to do? Help. And you know, Jeremy, you're not the only one. I've gotten this question probably at least a handful of times in the last, call it, week and a half. And I think that with the new year, these things just happen, and people are just wondering, what is it that I need to do to change the new year, or just thinking about goals in general for the new year. And one, I want to tell you, do not beat yourself up too much, because you are not the only one, and that may not even really comfort you too much. But then two, understand, and I wrote about this recently, probably within my last, 5 or so posts. You are fighting against your own chemistry, your own body, your own genetic makeup in a way. That's what you're fighting against, and that's why it's so difficult, even though you know what to do, even though you have your goals written out most likely, even though you're probably attacking them on a consistent basis. But then you just have these periods where you go like this, and then you go and just go down. It's kind of like this roller coaster from time to time before you can actually level out and then go back up, and that happens. And here's the scientific explanation, and the best, most cut down way I can give it to you, and that's not even proper English, but here's the most concise way I can give it to you. Your brain wants to stay level and wants to stay consistent, much like your own body. Your body wants to always maintain its homeostasis, right? So it doesn't want your temperature to get too high, it doesn't want your temperature to get too low, it doesn't want your blood pressure to get too high, it doesn't want your blood pressure to get too low. The same thing with your brain. Your brain wants to stay very comfortable and very level. And what's comfortable is your normal pattern. Whatever your normal pattern is prior to you trying to work towards your goals, that is your normal, right? That's your norm. Here's your norm, right? And then suddenly you want to go like this. And your brain goes, whoa, pump the brakes, homie, pump the brakes. Oh, I don't want to do this. I'm scared. This is difficult. I don't know. And your brain becomes uncomfortable. And so it's almost like you're fighting against your brain's own defense mechanism, right? Because too much change too fast, or sudden changes, or very traumatic experiences to the brain, that's what causes personality splits, and that's what causes personality disorders and depression and things like that. So your brain is trying to defend you from any kind of pain, when really you're just saying, hey, I just want to change, man. Hey, I just want to make a couple extra dollars this year. Hey, I want to lose a couple extra pounds this year. So you are fighting against your own chemistry, and the only way to combat that is just these small steps, right? Instead of trying to go like this, we're gonna go like this. And I spoke about that, and I think I also wrote about that in a blog post. Little steps. So you're slowly tricking your brain into creating a new pattern. So this was your pattern before, and then you want to go like that, and your brain's like, whoa, nope. And now suddenly you're losing motivation, you don't want to do it, you go back to your old ways. So you're going like this. Instead of going like that, we're gonna go and gradually change the pattern. So your normal pattern changes slowly until it is, your actual, the thing that you do all the time. And now your brain is trying to stay level with this new higher level of you. So I hope that makes sense. Definitely leave me a comment or shoot me another email. And I'm glad to answer any questions you have. Thanks, Jeremy. Think about it.